Here's an Alabama weather update. This is for Thursday morning, the 21st of August. This is James Spann on the all-new Alabama Weather Network. Thank you for watching. Let's begin with some of these amazing skycam views right around daybreak. This is the skycam at Cherokee, up in the northwestern corner of the state. The sky there is mostly fair. Had some really heavy rain up in the northwestern corner of the state yesterday. Had some minor flooding around the shoals and some scattered wind damage as well. Other skycam views, this is Huntsville from Montesano this morning. Got a few fair weather cumulus clouds in place there, but looking good. And let's go down to the south. Here's a look at the Montgomery skycam. This is coming from the Alabama Public Television Tower that's located just to the east of downtown Montgomery. And let's keep going south. How about the view from Point Clear, overlooking Mobile Bay at the Grand Hotel? Just gorgeous. The sky there is absolutely clear to start the day. Satellite imagery early this morning. Those storms we had yesterday faded by about midnight last night. Things are looking good this morning. Of course, well to the east, you can see Hurricane Aaron spinning away east of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And we have nothing to show on radar as the day begins. And again today, we'll see a few spotty showers and storms around, probably not as many as yesterday. And the bulk of them will be from roughly 12 noon until midnight, certainly not raining everywhere. We are in the 70s at daybreak. Heat levels are down today. We're expecting highs in the upper 80s for the northern half of the state, low 90s for the southern counties of the state this afternoon. And again, scattered showers and storms stay in the forecast through Sunday. The more numerous ones will likely be across the southern two-thirds of the state. And then that awaited change occurs early next week with dry continental air coming in from the north. And that means lower humidity values and cooler nights next week. Anytime we can say cooler in the month of August, that's good. So this afternoon, you can see scattered showers and storms forming. Really, the bulk of them along and south of Interstate 20, the southern two-thirds of the state. The chance of a shower for the Tennessee Valley today is relatively low. This is 8 o'clock tonight, suggesting the better chance of any showers and storms at that hour down across South Alabama, the southern third of the state, and those dissipate by midnight. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. We start the day dry, and then after 12 noon, more scattered showers and storms. And again, the better coverage will likely be over the southern two-thirds of the state, south of Interstate 20. Hey, got high school football games coming back. Goodness gracious. We've got some games tonight, most games tomorrow night. So this is tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, when we have high school football games in progress. And you can see the better chance of needing the rain gear will be across the southern half of the state. North Alabama, could there be a shower? Yes, but most of them will be over the southern half of the state. So I would take some rain gear just to be on the safe side. And then those fizzle late tomorrow night, and by Saturday morning, mostly dry, maybe a few isolated showers. And again, it's the same thing for the weekend. We'll see these spotty, scattered showers and storms Saturday and Sunday. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. Rain amounts 1 to 1.5 inches for the southern part of the state, and really not much for the Tennessee Valley. Around 1/4 to 1/2 inch for the central counties of the state. So let's talk about weather in the tropics. There's a look at Hurricane Aaron. It is as close to the Outer Banks as it will be this morning. And this is, again, what's happened. The wind envelope has expanded. The winds in the center of the storm, nothing like what we saw Saturday. Back on Saturday, keep in mind, this was a Category 5 hurricane with winds of 160 miles per hour. Winds are currently at 105. And again, east of the Outer Banks by about 205 miles. And obviously on the East Coast, we have very huge waves and the high rip current danger. But this will be getting caught up in the mid-latitude westerlies, the good old jet stream. And watch what happens. It is a slingshot. It's long gone. This thing heads for the North Atlantic. The colder water is a post-tropical system this weekend. So we can say so long to Aaron. Elsewhere, there is a wave trailing Aaron with a 70% chance of this becoming a depression or storm. However, the same upper trough that's going to bring that cooler, drier air to the deep south next week will be turning this thing north in the middle of the Atlantic. It is absolutely no threat to land. And there's actually a third wave in the East Atlantic that might develop briefly, but it's going to get into an area of harsh winds and dry air. So once again, the good news, we can tell you we see no tropical storm trouble for the Gulf, at least for the next 7 days and right on through the end of August. So here we go. This is the 7 day for the northern half of the state. And look at here, every day, highs under 90. That's a win. And look at next week. After scattered showers and storms through Sunday, we go dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Highs dropping to near 80. And there could be some spots over North Alabama with highs in the upper 70s by the middle of the week. And I've got 60 on there Wednesday morning, but no doubt some of the cooler pockets will likely be in the upper 50s. That's outstanding. South Alabama, pretty much the same idea. Scattered showers and storms through the weekend. And then we go pretty much dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. And even in South Alabama, they will be seeing highs in the upper 80s and lows down in the upper 60s. That's your forecast for the state of Alabama on the Alabama Weather Network. And don't forget, you can hear my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, Classic Rock 106.9.